Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carin and thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If you're new to the channel and you want to keep seeing more of my content, please make sure to click the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you will know whenever I post a new video. So welcome to my wash day routine after my straightening routine. So guys, as you can all see, we got heat damage. So I warned everyone when I was using my straightener on my head, and I told everyone on that video when I was straightening my hair that if ever you're using too much heat, just expect heat damage. You may be lucky if you don't get it, but if you're using the highest temperature just like I did on that video, you're most likely to have heat damage. And when your hair is not strong enough to withstand that heat, you might as well have heat damage just like I did. I know I may seem so calm and all that. At first, when I saw this heat damage thing, I wasn't that happy, even though I was expecting it whenever I was using the heat, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. It's so bad, and I got frustrated when I saw it, and I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to do. But when I realized that I had heat damage because of my weak strands, I got so frustrated, and I had to calm myself down so that I could just hop into the shower and film everything and then show you guys what exactly happened. I don't know what to think at this moment. As I was just washing my hair, I was so all over the place because I did not know where to stand when it comes to my hair care journey. Like, I was having a lot of thoughts. So one thing that I did not think of doing is to cut my hair, guys. I've been through a situation where I was transitioning from my curl pattern, which was a little bit straight, to like kinky curl pattern. So my curl pattern is now ruined, and some people might suggest that I should be a straight natural, just go ahead and relax my hair because my hair is already long. I know that those are the advices that you might want to give me, but I don't want to do that. I prefer my hair in a curly and in a kinky state. So if I am to straighten my hair in future, definitely I will use low heat. So I had fun. I had so much fun on that straight hair. It was super straight because I used so much heat. I had so much fun. I enjoyed my hair straight, and I loved seeing the true length of my hair. But guys, honestly, what I love the most is my hair when it's in its curly state. Yes, I will straighten my hair in the future again. I know we have heat damage. I use too much heat, and also on the other hand, I do not do so many protein treatments to prepare my hair for the straightening process. I just only did a few, which could have not been enough to withstand the heat. But anyway, I decided not to cut my hair so that I can take you through my journey of bringing back my curls and bringing back the curly state of my hair as it was previously. Honestly, this process takes too long, so you might as well want to consider cutting. If you're not comfortable with cutting your hair or the straight strands, you might as well try to go ahead and transition directly with trims, and often trims. So I'm going through with the process of trimming instead of cutting my hair. And on the other hand, I'm used to the length of my hair the way it is right now, so having shorter hair is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but it's something that I just don't want to do right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with my hair the way it is, and then I'll just keep on trimming and shaping my hair as it keeps on growing back. So the process of transitioning is very expensive because you're literally using hair products on the hair that you're gonna cut off soon or later while you are transitioning. So it's cheaper when you decide just to cut your hair to a little bit shorter length, just to minimize the product usage. But that's up to you and how much you're willing to spend for that process. But if you feel like you don't want to waste product and you don't want to be overusing products for no reason, just go ahead and cut your hair. But in this case, I decided to keep my hair. And another reason why I decided not to cut my hair is because I've noticed that some of my hair and most of my hair is still in its kinky state, which makes it more of an advantage that my my transitioning, I mean to say, will not take longer than it should. So hopefully you've learned something, and hopefully you're gonna go with me through this journey. If you're someone who doesn't know how to go from straight to curly, this is one of the ways to go from straight to curly. If you don't want to cut your hair, this is another way to do it, which is transitioning. So you can go with me through this process while I go through my transitioning process and going back to my kinky curly hair. So I definitely want my hair to stay kinky and to stay curly. I prefer my hair in that state because I feel like it's healthier and stronger and so comfortable and so much more of who I am and what I like. So I will in future, like I said, straighten my hair. I don't know yet about relaxing my hair in the future. At this point where I'm at right now, I'm so comfortable and happy with the state of my hair, and I'm so excited with this journey of transitioning, because before I've done it out of camera or without filming. So now I'm gonna film it for you, so you guys get to see it from me directly, other than me just teaching you about it but not showing it to you. So you can go with me in this journey as I transition. If you are someone who wanted to go from straight to curly, just go ahead and join me in this journey. So another thing that I also wanted to talk about, it's about natural hair, being a straight natural and also being a curly natural. Remember, as long as it's your hair that is in your head, that is your natural hair. But you might choose to go straight or you might choose to go curly. So personally, I prefer curly at this stage of my life. I prefer curly natural. Some may prefer straight natural. So straight naturals are people who decide to chemically treat their hair so that it becomes straight. So it's natural, but yet it's just straight hair. So those who do not wanna chemically treat their hair, they remain the kinky or curly naturals, or I don't know, however you wanna say it, but we all natural. So definitely join me on this journey if you wanna transition. But if you wanna cut, just go ahead and cut. So but yeah guys, right now what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and shampoo my hair. So I'm using the Pelmas moisturizing coconut oil shampoo to shampoo my hair. So that's the shampoo that I actually prefer. It's very moisturizing and it's also cleansing at the same time. My hair needs moisture, and I love that it's a protein based shampoo, so it's gonna help to strengthen my hair strands and clean up my scalp as well, and keep my hair strong and be able to bring back those curls and repair the curls on my hair as I continue with this journey. So guys, as you all know, and as usual here in the channel, you know that whenever we're applying or putting on a shampoo, we make sure to focus mostly on the scalp, because that's where most of the product build up normally stays, and you want to make sure that your scalp is clean and also is free of any kind of gunk, so that it can receive new products and also prevent your scalp pores from clogging. So you want to make sure that the scalp is clean and ready for new products. But yeah, the rest I just shampoo normally. Sometimes I do apply the shampoo on my hair, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the type of products that I use and the gunk that I have on my hair. But in most cases I do apply my shampoo on my hair strand. So just do what your hair needs at that specific time. At this point, my hair needs the moisture, starting from the shampoo and going way up or down to the rest of the products and the steps that I'll be doing for my wash day. So this is like any other normal wash day. The only difference is now that we're working with heat damage, a lot is going to change and my routine is gonna alter over time. So it's best if you just monitor and see what I do in order to take care of your hair. This is gonna be such a very long and so much informative journey, because we are dealing with two textures and two curl patterns, or even more. Actually, there's definitely more. So dealing with my hair is something that's gonna be very complicated, because I'm also dealing with two porosities at the same time. The damaged hair is high porosity, and the other hair that did not get damaged is low porosity. So I have to work around those porosities, just to make sure that my hair does not break and my hair stays healthy. Do everything that we can not to compromise the health of my hair, but transition in a healthy way, which is so much complicated, because I've always worked with low porosity hair, unlike high porosity hair. I don't know if this is my first time or what, but yeah, I'm working with two porosities. So, but yeah guys, I feel like I've been talking too long now. It's time to move to the next steps. So guys, coming to the deep conditioning process, I'll be using the Palmer's deep conditioning protein pack. So this is a protein treatment. So the reason why I'm going for the protein treatment is because my hair is damaged and I need the curl pattern of my hair that was originally to return, and the best way to do that is to apply more protein. So if you want to bring back the elasticity of your hair, protein treatments are the best way to bring back your natural curl pattern. So right now that we are working with damaged high and low porosity hair, more protein is gonna be needed. So you might work on the strengthening hair products. Whenever you are working with damaged hair, you're gonna need more of the strengthening products more than just the moisture and hydrating hair products. So please make sure that you work with protein treatments more than hydrating treatments. So this is the best way to bring back the curl of your hair and also help bring back the volume of your hair, because it restructures your hair and brings it back and builds it back together, and make sure that the hair cuticles are strong and the hair that's coming out does not get damaged. So I hope that makes sense. So that's why I'm going for the protein based hair products, because I'm dealing with damaged hair. So another thing that I also wanted to explain to you guys before I forget is that damaged hair is permanent. You cannot reverse hair heat damage, or let me just say, yeah, I think I said it the right way. So heat damaged hair or damaged hair in general cannot be reversed, but it can be transitioned from, meaning that you need to cut it off in order to have fully healthy hair. It's just like trimming. So you cannot reverse it, but you can always have healthy hair through transitioning or cutting off the damaged hair. So if your hair is extremely damaged, chances of reversing it are very low. So that's why you'll see some of the straight strands will not curl back. So I will have to cut off those strands. I know that some of you, your heart may be like kind of be painful, but that's the way it is. I damaged the hair, now we have to remove it. So that's gonna be the process. The process is just gonna be about cutting and treating and cutting and treating, because some of the strands are definitely not gonna curl back. Yes, some will. Some of them will not curl back to kinky because I have type 4C hair. Some of them will go to type maybe 4B or 4A or 3C and all that, but that's not my curl pattern. So to have my hair back to its normal and natural curl pattern, that might take time, and some of the strands might never even get there. The only way to remove them will be to cut them. So expect this, guys. Do not be shocked when I cut my hair. I know that some of you be like, you cutting your hair? If I were you, I wouldn't. So thank God you're not me, but it's not bad that you would want that for yourself, because it's also beautiful to have different curls as long as you just know how to take care of your hair. And you know, it's not really a bad thing. I hope that does not did not sound rude, but yeah, anyway, do what works for you. Personally, I support every curl as long as it's something that makes you happy, that makes you love your hair. Personally, I'm not someone who just focuses on the curl pattern to tell someone if their hair is healthy. For me, healthy hair is pretty in every curl and in every state. So definitely know that your hair is beautiful in every curl and in every type of texture that you may find it in. So yeah guys, with all that being said, we're just gonna go ahead to the next step. So guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit on my heating cap or thermal cap with a plastic bag on, and I will show you guys the final results after I have rinsed off the deep conditioner. So guys, I decided to show you how my hair looks before rinsing off the deep conditioner. My hair is so uneven, and you can clearly see the damaged parts, the parts that are not yet damaged, actually not yet, but not damaged at all. So but yeah, let me just go ahead to the next step. So I've rinsed off the conditioner, and now we are going to the styling process. So that's how my hair looks when the deep conditioner is rinsed off. This is so unusual, and my hair looks super insane. Like, look at the uneven stress. Like, there's just so much damage that is visible right now, and you know, I'm so excited to see my hair go back to its normal state, like slowly, so because I know that's how long the process is gonna be. Like, my hair is so uneven, and now you can clearly even see the damaged parts even more. Like, everything looks so clearer. So at some point I've been tempted to, you know, kind of like cut more, or like cut a bit, actually not more, but cut a little bit. Look at that guys, look at the tangles. Like, my hair is tangled. I can't even think of how much work I was supposed to do here. Like, that was so energy intensive, honestly guys. That was a lot of work, trust me, to make sure that everything is detangled. That took me a lot of work. Like, it took me a lot of work. It was a long night, and look at the unevenness. Look at that unevenness. Like, I was so tempted to cut this part. Like, look at my fingers, look at what I was doing. Like, I was thinking, what if I cut this? I was like, but no, let me not cut it, because we not yet done so much treatment. So maybe some of the things that some of the hair that I cut off might be the undamaged ones or the healthy ones. So I was like, let me just let it go and, you know, just move on with the entire process. But honestly, I was so tempted to cut my hair all the time. I would see that uneven look of my hair, and the tangles were so frustrating. Like, they were so frustrating because my hair was so fragile. It was so soft. It was extremely fragile. Like, it was so much like of what to call this, like, it snapped very easily, which was so frustrating, and I was not used to my hair doing that. It broke my heart at some point. But with all the talks and all that, guys, let's just move on. And now I'm just going to the styling part. So even parting my hair was so difficult because high porosity hair is so fragile, and it's definitely difficult to deal with damaged hair. Trust me, you need to be gentle. If you are not a gentle person, you might as well learn how to be gentle when you're working with damaged hair, because that hair is so soft, is so fragile, it's so scary to even touch. So what I did was just to finger detangle, because I felt like that was what was gonna work out for me. But you can go ahead and use your wide tooth comb, guys. I advise you to use wide tooth combs if ever you're dealing with damaged hair, because the hair is so fragile, it breaks easily. You don't want to have unnecessary breakage, so be gentle with your hair. So with gentleness, you have to use it all the time, because it goes a long way. It's the one that's gonna determine most of the health part of your hair care journey, especially the transitioning part. If you want to keep your hair healthy, you have to be gentle, because a lot of strands, is gonna be breaking while you are taking care of your hair in this process, and you don't want to be breaking your hair unnecessarily, and especially when you can prevent it by just being gentle. So be gentle with your hair and make sure to finger detangle whenever you can. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply our leave-in cream. So I'm using the Moisture Miracle African Pride leave-in cream. So this cream has been something that I've been using. If you have been watching my videos, I'm sure you've seen this cream a lot more often. It's because it works so well. I love how it makes my hair feel. It has got a lot of sleep and it's so moisturizing. And if there's something that I've realized, is that it sinks into my hair whenever I use the protein pack. Yes, I've used it with other products, but it has worked the most with the Pelmas Coconut Oil Deep Conditioning Protein Pack. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of reaction or attraction that happens with the ingredients, because my hair feels amazing and the moisture remains for a long time. Like, my hair stays moisturized for a long time whenever I use them together on my wash day routine. So another thing that I'll be using is the Afro Food by Dark and Lovely. This is a moisturizing hair butter, and unfortunately this was my last container and I finished it all. So another thing that I'll be using, the oil, it's from Anjeki, is the Repair My Hair Again oil. This has been a staple for a long time. I love this oil because it has got Jamaican black castor oil, which seals in the moisture very well, and right now that I'm dealing with high porosity strands as well, I need that type of oil the most. So another thing is that make sure that your finger detangle. Make sure that you use your fingers the most, more than tools, because you want to make sure that you don't have breakage. So we're done with that part, and that's exactly what I'll be doing in every part of my hair. I'm not going to show you everywhere else because there was a lot of work with detangling, but it is the same process. So that's exactly what I'll be doing on every part of my hair. So just make sure to be gentle with your hair. Another thing is that the damaged strands, I trimmed a little bit every time in each twist, so you might as well have to do that if you feel like your hair needs it. And almost everywhere and every day on my wash day routine, I'll be trimming a little bit of something, because at the end of the day we need to cut off those dead ends. And remember, we're taking it slowly, we're transitioning, so we're gonna be doing these short and tiny trims almost every wash day whenever it's needed. So guys, we're definitely done, and that's what I did on every part of my hair. It was a long night because it was definitely frustrating just to work with big knots. Like, there were massive and matted knots that I had to deal with. So definitely stay gentle and don't give up. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Look at how nice and detangled and clean my hair is right now. You can never imagine how much work I put in there, and I'm so proud of myself. And if I was given a chance again, I'll do it over and over again, because trust me, with this journey I've learned a lot so far with what I did just on one day. So yeah guys, right now we're just gonna go ahead to the protective styling. So I decided to go with this protective style specifically because it hides my ends. So what I'm doing is just making sure that I put one twist over the other, just to make sure that it's laid down, because I definitely want this hairstyle to be suitable for the things that I do on a day-to-day basis. And I need my hair flat, and most importantly, I need to make sure that my ends are protected and they're not prone to any type of breakage or exposed to the harsh weathers, whether the sun or cold wind, because I don't want them to be dry. Remember, they're damaged and most of them might break off on their own, which is not what we want. We want to trim, not to break off. So trimming me keeps the hair healthier than the hair breaking off on its own, but that's a topic for another day. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side as well. Lay one twist over the other just to make sure that my hair is laid down and so comfortably. So don't tighten your hair. The last thing you want is to be having your hair on and feeling unnecessary pain. So be gentle and make sure that the protective style is not too tight, but it is very much comfortable. So I'm using my rubber bands to tie them at the back so that they won't unravel while I'm trying to to put on the rubber bands on the other side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of like show you guys the back, how it looks. So I'm gonna use a rubber band to tie it at the back. I'm gonna tie both sides together and make sure that they are tucked away. So this is exactly how I'm gonna do it. I put them together, use my rubber band to tie them together, and then what I'm gonna do next is to tuck those ends of those twists on each side of the bigger twisted braid. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, we are tucking them inside just to hide them and to avoid breakage. Look at how nice and clean that is. Like, it's so nice, it's so protecting, which is the purpose of a protective style. So protective styles may differ from one person to the other, so but this is what I prefer, so you might as well want to try it out. So guys, we've reached the end of the video. So let me know down in the comment section if you have learned something from today's video, and let me know if you've ever damaged your hair before and transitioned, and how exactly was your transitioning process, what you've learned, and just share some tips with us down in the comment section about this transitioning journey. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.